It's no doubt about it. Now, I'll give you a lot of truth, break down a lot of stuff and show you how the masses get manipulated by the elite. And a lot of people don't get it. And I'll show you news, basically how they manipulate the masses through the newscast. Because you trust those stations already that they call FOX, Fox, ABC 66, and the fucking, what they call it, the NBC. You understand? All of them that bring you news, you basically trust them more than you would trust a man like the mag. And I tell you people, I can break them down and show you what they do to you now. This one right here, the Rigo show you how they can make up a character and give it to you, flash it on TV, tell you it's missing, or tell you it's a criminal. You understand? They can make up people and show it to the masses, flash it on TV. Don't believe everything that you see. There you go. As you can see, they can make a man, a younger man, look like an older man, and even make a younger man or older man look young. You got it. You see it in the so-called Will Smith movie, the one they call Gemini. Wake up.
The third season of True Detective follows a disturbing crime as it unfolds over 3 different time periods.
From different time period, of course, it's according
1980 to 1990 to 2050.
You see how they do it? Just watch how they do it, people. Because this can unlock a lot of secret that they got for the masses, or they show you fake shit and pass it off as real. I told you, when they show you somebody on TV, flash it on the news and said this person died, this person got killed, this person missing, or even this person commit a crime, you never know if it's real because you get the news from Hollywood. Bam on.
The present-day period shows Mahershala Ali's character, Detective Wayne Hayes, as a 70-year-old man who's still haunted by the case while grappling with his own memory loss. Ali is wholly convincing in old age, thanks to the power of his performance and the makeup artistry of
makeup artistry. That's how they do it, people. And a lot of times you sleep on what I'm trying to tell you. Hollywood responsible for the news that you get. They're the one who give them the clip. It's the same people. ABC, Disney, they bring you the news and they bring you the fantasy. What you think? Wake up.
Nominated prosthetic artist Mike Marino.
And your old man makeup, Mike Marino, man, is the best old man makeup I've ever seen on any actor.
We visited Mike.
They can make white look black, black look white, any way they want it. They can do it on TV. You got it? This is how they do it right there. As you can see the Apollo statue. Post up right there, they can't hide it. Devil in play.
In his studio in New Jersey to find out how he turned Ali into an old man for True Detective. Mike is the makeup designer behind Black Swan, Wolf of Wall Street.
Black Swan. Watch this right here.
Mike is the makeup.
Got this right here. They can make even a creature. You understand? Just like you see them showing a lot of videos on YouTube talking about, yes, they find tapes with aliens basically interacting with man. This is just bullshit from Hollywood.
Designer behind Black Swan.
There you go, people. That's how they do it. 100% illusion.
Wolf of Wall Street. Birdman.
Just like you can see the news with somebody running.
Black Swan. Wolf of Wall Street.
Blood in the face. You got it? Yes, that's how they do it. Just wake your ass up. They can show you anything on TV and you pass it off as real. There you go. It's not real blood. And we go get to that in a minute.
Birdman and Heidi Klum's elaborate Halloween costumes.
Right
on True Detective, he was in charge of the makeup and wigs seen on Mahershala Ali and Stephen Dorff, who plays Wayne's partner Roland in the show.
Easy. They can trick the masses with these masks and makeup. And I show you people, no doubt they can never fool me. Most of them on TV wear masks. Just like you see them just doing. You need to wake up. You see they show you that this one is wearing a mask right now. Can you tell? Bam on.
Mike has a ton of experience adding decades to actors' faces.
See? All of these right here is mask. You got it? Of course, that's why when I point out the Warren Buffett and show you and tell you it is a fake character wearing a mask, 100%.
But his transformative work was really spotlighted in True Detective because of the unconventional way that the show's narrative was structured.
They're intercutting in between time periods. So you really get a chance to see the difference in the contrast between Mahershala's face and the contrast between Mahershala's in between time periods. So you really get a chance to see the difference in the contrast between Mahershala's face and Stephen Dorff's face.
The first step in the transformation.
Wow, it's called True Detective, and don't believe in those shit. He based up us fake it.
And was deciding where exactly the prosthetics would go.
When you're designing a makeup, you have to find all these lines and creases naturally that actor may have, so that when you glue pieces onto it, it doesn't move strange. Mahershala's skin is so perfect that there's no landmarks to hide a wrinkle in or hide a prosthetic inside. So it's really challenging finding the place where prosthetics can live.
You see, because a lot of people don't get it, that if they put on a silicone face, they feel like it's gonna look the same way like the person that put on the mask. No, you got features in the mask, paddings and everything in certain areas, of course, to give you a brand new feature. You need to wake up.
Next, to actually make the prosthetics, you have to take a life cast of the actor's face, basically creating a three-dimensional copy of it.
Yes. There you go, people. That's how they do it.
We start out with a life cast of Mahershala. I take that life cast and I cast it out in plaster, and I take little pieces of clay and I add where I feel is going to look the best as far as wrinkles and puffiness. I add in wrinkles and I sculpt everything down to very fine detail.
The sculpture is run underwater. Then the pieces of clay are removed and put on individual molds, from which the prosthetic pieces...
Yes, the filling out for the face feature. You understand, people? Just wake your ass up. Most of the people on TV wearing it, but you're never gonna notice because you're stuck on what they tell you. You just go with it.
...are made.
On set, I take those pieces and glue onto Mahershala and Stephen Dorff all these prosthetics that were once sculptures. Once that is done, they're airbrushed to look like real skin, freckles, little imperfections, things like that. Once it's all painted, we glue wigs on.
Yes, so don't ask, people. Don't ask, because a lot of people come in my comment when I do a hoax video. One of them that they fake their death or something and I break it down. They never get it. They say, oh, where are you at now? You walking around? Of course he walking around. He was playing another character. Take a look at this. Either he can take off the damn mask or he can put another one on. You got it? Wake your ass up.
Make sure the sheen and reflection of the skin is really perfect. It really took...
This TV character, you're only seeing them when they're on TV or they show up for a certain event. You got it? It's not like it's somebody that you're seeing constant. They're fake as fuck. 100.
About 3 hours to glue on the prosthetics each day.
All that had to last throughout a 12 to 16 hour shooting day.
16.
So I battle each day, maintaining the makeup as well. You know, and on True Detective, we filmed in Arkansas.
You see this right here. They show you this person on the nose right here and say, got killed. Would you think that this is a mask? No, you wouldn't, unless you watch the Bitter Truth. You got it? Wake up, people. It's time.
In the summer, so it was really hot. So it was also an engineering feat to...
Something gonna happen to that mask, and there's a reason why you see this one right here. Take a look at it. Got the honored creature right there on it to show you that it's a devil puppet. Got the butterfly right there that they control this one right here. The devil puppet, no doubt about it. Have the one-eye symbol right there on his hand, all the way.
Really kind of prep their skin to not sweat. Put them in air conditioning tents. Put Mahershala in a dark room where he's not in sunlight and he's sweating.
Mike's work on the show wasn't limited to the actors' faces. His team also...
First of all, these so-called movies, you really feel like they're doing a lot, that they even have to sweat. They ain't doing shit. That's what you need to know. The new movies that they make is every CGI you can think of. Everything you see is not there. So what is you think they're doing? Nothing. 100%.
Built a life-size replica for Will Purcell, the missing boy whose body Wayne finds in a cave at the end of the first episode. But the aging transformations were his real masterpiece.
You can see how they...
There you go, people. You look at
likely age in real life.
See? Look how they do it. You see the difference.
Because I try to find on their own face where, if I find any little wrinkle or line.
All out of this right here. That's how they do it. Now watch me show you how they do the blood splatter and all of that shit when they say it's a gruesome scene. Let's take a look.
This is the lab, basically, where we do all of our mixing and potioning. So as you can probably tell, we've mixed a few batches of blood on this counter, but I can take you through a batch.
And I'm going to show you people. And just take notice. That's all it takes. It don't take a lot to do that. You're already watching the video. You need to pay attention all the way, because I never miss. Watch how they show you the fake blood splatter and everything. How it's arranged, how it's set up. And take a look at the nose when they show you a scene and see if it's not the 100% same thing.
Batch, if you like.
Wow.
Most of your run-of-the-mill bloods start off with corn syrup. You know, it gives it a little viscosity. If it was going to be our regular everyday blood, we'd put some soap in it because that helps it clean
And of course, this one in mauve,
up.
right?
Oh, really?
Like when you get it in your wardrobe or something, it helps it wash out. If you were to just put color in here right now, it would kind of come out looking like cherry cough syrup because blood is a little opaque. It's not completely see-through.
Even though a lot of times they mess all the way up and show you some fake blood that could never pass on the people with eyes, but that's how it is.
So we add an opacifier to it to make it opaque before we start to color it. So basically what you get is kind of this white looking slurry. Then you can start to color it. We go through a lot of food coloring. Obviously the base is red.
Go to a lot of food coloring.
Now, you're never really going to get to a really realistic blood red with just red food color. So what we do is we add a little blue or black, and then that gives us a little depth. So now, you know, it looks more like your classic blood.
Wow.
Now we can take this and take it out here and do a little something with it if you like. So we can do the, you know, maybe a blood spray.
Take a look at this right here, people. And this is where I tell you to take note. When you see them show you a so-called gruesome scene from a crime scene where the fucking fake news bringing and plastering all over TV, just pay attention. Same thing.
Maybe the classic blow out the back of your head on the wall kind of thing if you want.
Yeah, sure.
For this, like sometimes, you know, you'd hide them behind somebody and then, you know, at the moment where they get shot in the head and then splat against the wall.
3, 2, 1.
There you go. That's how they do it, people. And they show you this and tell you it's blood. There's no way you're not gonna believe it. They show you on the news. Of course, you're gonna take it and run. That's the source they tell you is real. They lie.
Now, if we do more pressure, then it's a little more violent.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. 3, 2, 1. No.
There you go.
Wow. That is.
That's how you get your fake blood. And I told you, people, the Hollywood, don't tell me shit. I know 100% what I'm saying. The Hollywood people is the one who make the news. It's the same people. Get it to your head. Do your own homework and see if it's not the same people that give you the fake news, give you the damn movies. Gone, be gone.